Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Erin's Beauty Minute. I'm Erin, and today we're going to be doing another sort of challenge. It's like for me to do a look of someone else, so based on their picture. Well, I was asked to do J-Lo, or Jennifer Lopez, and this is the photo that I was given to recreate. So, yeah, kinda nervous, but I will see what I can do. Allow my camera to adjust again to the light around it. Okay, so I literally have only moisturizer and aloe vera on, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Rose Ivory. So I'm going to shake it up really good. Da, 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 da. Alright. So we're just going to apply that. I'm just going to go ahead and bring you a little closer here. There we go. See my redness. Sorry. Alright, so in we go. I'll share the palette with you in a second. Alright, gonna get all that on. Ah! Got on the lid there. There we go. I have just enough light to do this. There we go. Gonna go ahead and close the foundation. There we go. I'm gonna grab my sponge here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I'm not going to bother going down the neck and all that, just because I have a sweatshirt on, so it literally cuts off my neck. Alright. Oh, you get in there, foundation. Get in those grooves. Now this is going to be a little more difficult because I have black hair, so it's not going to look entirely correct, but we will work with what we've got. Okay, just keep blending away. Alright, I'm going to blend a little bit down here in the under eye, and got a few little spots here, and I think we're good on the foundation front. Okay, so now I didn't bring it out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my concealer. Pardon moi. Alright, grab the concealer. Yep, there it is. Alright. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Fair. I'm going to go ahead and take this. I use it as both concealer and lid primer. I'm going to take my sponge again, but I'm going to take the tip and the flat side and just blend that out. This is basic prep. So if you don't have a primer for your eyelids, don't worry about it. Okay, there we go. You want a little extra coverage, go ahead back on the foundation side and do that, but I think we are good to go on that, so we'll go ahead and set this down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use, and this is what I've been using as a mirror, going to use the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare finishing powder in the shade light medium. So I'm going to go in with a big fluffy ColourPop brush. Gonna dunk in, shake off the excess, pat it onto the skin. Get it on the skin as best you can. Okay. Alright, so there's that. So we can set that brush aside. And I want to go ahead and try to do my brows. Her brows are kind of dark. So I'm going to go into the brow kit from e.l.f. in the shade Light. And, you know, usually we would comb through the brows and stuff like that, but I cleaned my brushes today, so they're not dry yet. So we're just going to use this from, it's a dual-ended brush. This is from Profusion, which is where we're going to be using their palette today. So I'm going to go ahead and use the packer side for the wax and hope for the best. I'm also going to use it as a means to apply what I'm going to use as brow powder. Right now, I mean, I don't care if the wax is a little off. What I care about is that the shadow I'm going to use sticks. So yeah, if my brows look like total crap, I know. Move it up a little bit that way. A little bit more. I need to get my brows done. Anyway, alright, so there's that. And now I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. And I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. And I'm going to use the same end of this brush. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit, tap off the excess, and go onto the brows, which will be plenty thick today. Okay. A little darker. Now I'm just gonna run over it with my finger really quickly and blend that out. Alright, so we now have brows. So, off Mad for Matte palette. Okay. So, we have this dual-ended brush. There's the packer brush that I just used, and we have a little stippling brush. Get that crap off. The palette we're going into is the Amber Eyes palette by Profusion. You can find them at Target. This is what the palette looks like. If I can get a little more, there we go. And it does come with a nice large mirror here. Still has that weird scent I was talking about long ago, but I'm over it. Anyway, throw that brush over there. I'm over that too. Alright, so I'm going to clean off that packing brush on my hand so that it's ready to go. So let's look at the picture, huh? Alright, so she has a lot of like yellows going on her eyes and a good amount of highlight. So I'm actually going to go ahead and we're going to use the fluffy end here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the first shade called Ideal. I'm going to use this as a base shade. So gonna dip into this, knock off whatever excess there might be, and just apply this over the lid. I really hope I have better lighting for you guys. Okay, and now we go into the other eye. Okay, so there's a little bit of yellow. I will zoom you guys in a little bit so that you can see what's going on. Just a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to take, this is called Likeable. So I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to pack that all over the lid, not up to the brow. And I'm going to use the same end. And just get into the crease. Now what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of this light orange. So as soon as I cover the lid, we're going in with this bright orange called Outgoing. So let me cover these lids in the yellow shade really fast. Okay. Alright, so that yellow is down. As I keep putting more on. Okay, so the yellow is down. We're going to go into that orange shade called Outgoing, same end. And gonna go in the crease a little bit. Okay, go a little bit more shading here. Go ahead onto the other eye here. Okay, so it is a light orange. Alright, so that's the pigmentation so far of my camera. Alright, I'll back you up just a little bit. So there it is. Ooh. This side's apparently not feeling it, huh? There we go. Alright, so that's there. Let's look at the photo again. Alright, so she did have a little bit of orange going on, so good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an e.l.f. brush here. And we're going to smoke out the lower lash line because it looks like it has that same orange as well. So I'm going to take, this is just an e.l.f. packing brush. So we're going to go in that same shade. Knock off the excess. And get that orange in there. Now actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to go into the next orange over, and that's called Fearless. So I'm going to dunk that in and go, okay, there we go, and go underneath, connect it to that upper crease, work on that connection. See how I'm like flaring it out as I go out? That's what you want to do. See? A little bit more orange. Okay. A little bit more there. Blend it a little bit with your finger, just to soften it a little bit. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and grab another e.l.f. brush. This is an eyeshadow brush. Okay, so it's another packing brush. And what we're looking at in the photo is now she has a lot of highlighting going on. Sorry, I was so up in your business right there. She's got a lot of highlighting going on up to her brow bone at this point, including the corner of the eye. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take, it says excited on it. It is a metallic. So I'm gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna pack that right here on the lid. Okay, nice and coated. I will go back in with that orange just to even this out. Alright, so that is done. We're going to go back into, with this dual-ended brush, we're going to go back into this orangey shade here, which is outgoing. Gonna go ahead and freshly blend this back out so that we can see it. And just blend it a little bit more. Alright, so we are blended. I think I went a little heavy on that side, but we're blended. And now I'm going to take that brush again, and I'm going to go into Chatty, which is also a metallic. And that's going to be what we put on our brow bone. And just really highlight that. Really highlight that. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and we'll be done with the eyes. And we're going to put on some mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes. Curl my lashes. Okay, now we're going to go into the mascara, which is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in Blackest Black. Okay, a little more. Alright. Okay. So I was a little wrong. We're going to put a highlight on that inner corner. So grab the palette again. we'll go ahead and go into this shade here, which is Chatty. And I think I'm going to use this brush. And I'm just going to go in and apply that lovely shade there. Alright. Okay, so it shines a little bit. Alright, so now we can go on to the blushing and the bronze. Alright. And the bronze is going to be the big deal here. So what I'm going to do is I'll take, this is the e.l.f. Where are you? Ultimate Blending Brush. So I'll take that into the blush. This particular set, by the way, is called Bronzed Peach. So I'll use this for the blush, I'm sorry. Okay. A little bit of blush. I think it was now a 2-bit of brush. Yeah, that was a little too much. Oh well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I'm going to grab my e.l.f. bronzing brush. And we're going to see how we do this. So, my dear, how tan are you in this photo? Okay, not bad, not bad. She's tan more around here, but she's not so much in the face, so I can deal with that with highlighter and bring that together. But definitely the outer part is going to be bronzed. I have no idea if this is going to work. Oh boy. Gonna laugh. Chisel that down. Go into the cheeks. Up here, over here. Over here. Oh my gosh, okay, no. Gonna get, there we go. Alright, bring it with the Ultimate Blending Brush. Oh my gosh. That's kind of bad. Alright, so move the hair out of the way. Okay, I know that I'm a bit pale, but that's a lot. So we're just gonna say maybe not, cause she's that way naturally. Anyway, all right. So the next thing we have, yep, is highlighter. So I've got a ColourPop highlighter in the shade Forget Me Not, and it looks like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is, since I did my blush already, I'm gonna go ahead and pat it with my finger over that spot. So here, grabbing a little bit of color there. I'm gonna take it over the blush and just highlight just a little bit, just to give a little bit of shine, if you will. Be nice and gentle. Okay, so that is the highlight. And then we'll go down the nose. And like this. Right? Because that's how she has it. Although, I could put a little bit of this one. This is also a highlighter. Well, it's a highlighter blush, but it's called Drop of a Hat. And since she is a little tanned, I will go ahead and add some of this into the mix. Where is my mirror? Okay, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this. Just a little bit. And that totally jacked up that highlighter, so forget that. We're going back in the other thing. I'm gonna fix it. There we go. Yeah. The things we do to try to get this stuff to work. Okay. Oh, hell. Alright. Alright. So, this is so far. Now I'm going to put lids back on these Super Shocks so they don't dry out. And I'm going to go ahead, and she has very bold red lips. So I have a bold red lip. This is from the Hello Kitty collection that ColourPop had. It is a matte shade. And I'm just going to apply it onto my lips right now. Looks like this. Okay. All right. So there is the red. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like in the light. So here we go. Hang on 1 second. Alright, so we have a little bit of highlight going on, a little bit more on this side than on this side, and we've got the red lip, definitely got the eyes down, the brows are the brows, and I just buffed in whatever I could with that, but I'd say overall worked out. Okay, so go ahead and finish this off. So, the last step, don't ever forget it, setting spray, and I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray, and I'm going to say goodbye for now because my camera is about to go out. Bye guys! I'll leave everything down in the description box below. Yep, that's where it works out. So, I have like less than a minute. If you guys liked what you saw today and you like this inspired look from JLo, then definitely hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. When you hit subscribe, if you hit subscribe, there's a little bell that's going to pop up. Click on that and you'll get to see anytime that I post a new video. I will leave everything down below in the description box, and I will see you later. I love you guys. Bye.